Hi, and welcome to the first in a series of training videos from Loadbalancer.org. In this first video, we're going to look at configuring the various network settings when you first deploy and power up your appliance. These settings include the IP address and subnet mask, the default gateway, and also the DNS servers. Now, by default, when you first power up the appliance, it's assigned an IP address of 192.168.2.21 with a 255.255.255.0 or a /24 subnet mask. Now obviously in most cases this is going to need to be changed, which this procedure allows you to do. Now what we're showing on the screen here is the console of a virtual appliance running under ESX server, but the console for the hardware appliance is identical, so basically this procedure applies to all products in the range. Now at the top of the screen we're presented with a simple welcome message, and then following that we're instructed that to perform initial network configuration we need to log on to the console as user setup with password setup, and then we'll be presented with a list of prompts for the various settings that we need to configure. So if we log on as setup, password setup, the first prompt is for the IP address. Now at this point we can do a / and specify the mask in CIDR notation, or we can leave that blank, press enter and specify the mask on the next line. Both work equally as well. The third prompt is for the default gateway. Press enter, and then we can specify our DNS server, and if we have a second one it can be specified there. If not, just press enter to leave it blank. We're then shown a summary of the settings that will be applied to the appliance, and then when we press enter we'll be taken back to that initial screen, but note that now the IP address has changed to the new one that we specified. We're also told that if we want to access the web user interface we can do so using HTTP on port 9080, and if we want to access the web user interface via HTTPS we can also do that on port 9443. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks a lot for listening.